Okay, guys, this role is going to be with Mason. He's a blue belt, strong guy. Been fortunate to train with him for a few months. I've got an arm injury at this point, so I'm putting my left arm inside the belt. Not being disrespectful to Mason at all. I don't really like training with the gi pants because it's more friction. I've had two torn ACLs, reconstructions, and my left knee is locked out at this point. So um, it's just easier on my leg to not deal with the friction. Anyway, so what I'm doing here, guys, I'm using my feet as wedges. You got to learn to use your feet like your hands so you can make wedges. And then when possible, you want to clear those grips, like the grips that are on my knees. I need to clear those. And you see as this left foot is stepping towards my head, I'm looking to grab that too. Like to bring my legs inside, make it easier for sweeps or for leg entries. But I'm controlling his left leg with my right hand there, just making wedges on it so I can work my feet inside for again for sweeps or for leg entries. A little more challenging when you've only got one arm, but it can definitely help your game when you're forced. And sweep come all right. Got a nice little sweep there, a little tripod sweep. Looking to go into a leg entry there, but he's giving me the other leg, so I just take that one. I'm slowing it down, controlling it. I'm going to come over for the heel hook grip. There we go. Got slowly, slowly, slowly tap. Good. See, guys, you can train leg locks. I don't care what people are saying. It's how you train. You don't go crazy spazzing, cranking on people. I mean, you can't die from a leg lock, but you can die from a choke, and everybody teaches chokes. So you just got to train smart, train safe, most importantly. So right now I'm looking to grab that leg again, looking for sweeps or to bring my feet inside so I'll be safer, don't have to worry about the leg locks as much, and I can enter a leg lock on him. There you go for my sweep again, keeping both feet inside if possible so that I can have a good leg entry. Looking for his left foot right now, pushing into the hip to get the tap for the straight ankle lock. You need to have your feet in the hip for your straight ankle lock because those are stretching submissions. All right. See what we got here again. Just being lazy, I guess. Fighting off my back. When you got one hand, I can't do much. So looking for my sweeps here. There you go. Looking for another leg entry. Get the tap. When my feet are in the hips, you're looking more for a straight ankle lock. But at that point, I was probably with one arm. I was only doing a heel hook. So here, just trying to clear the grips and using my feet as wedges. You see my feet, my hand is on the mat so I can move around easier. And I'm looking to grab his leg. If his leg comes in, there, now I'm going for my overhook on his left arm. Looking for a sweep. Can I get it? I've got my hooks inside. He's settling his weight to the right side, so now I just keep going with his weight to sweep him to the other side. Want to get the underhook? There, I got my underhook. Great. Just controlling the arm. See if I might be able to get an arm bar, a straight arm bar from the mount. He's doing a good job of bringing it back in. Good job on his part. Now, I want that arm. There's only so much you can do when you got one arm. I just put a little pressure on him right here, just trying to slow down the game control. But I really would like to have that going to mount there. Nah, but then I realize here I can't do a head and arm triangle with my arm there, so now I got to go over to an arm bar. So keep coming up, pushing the arm up, seeing if I can get my hips behind his arm to settle in for the arm bar. Just trying to slow it down and control him right now at this point. Trying to stay under his elbow with my shoulder. With my shoulder. That's where I have more power than just simply pushing with my arm, which is what a lot of people do. Trying to stay low, stay tight, not giving him space. Getting my hips behind from the arm bar. There we go. There, able to get the tap. Yeah, jack my arm up right there. Now that's me hitting myself because I get cramps in my abs. I don't know why, but that tends to help by hitting the ab. It helps it to release. So one of those things you learn over the years. Yes, I should be eating more bananas or something like that, I guess. But I've tried that. And I've tried some potassium supplements too. It's just continue to drink water and hopefully you get enough electrolytes in your diet. But yeah, see again, just using my feet, making wedges, wanting him to come in to me, then I can possibly grab a foot or work my feet inside for my sweeps or for my leg entanglements. Doing a good job of splitting me there. If I get behind that elbow and control the arm is nice. Now I'm just focused on his right arm, just seeing if might be able to pull out an arm bar here, but he's doing good, making posture here, putting wedges on my hip so he can take his arm out. See, I'm just working on that arm, on the back side of his arm, so he doesn't have a good pose because he's going to try to pass to me right. You can see there, that's what he wants to do. So I focus on that arm, trying to get the foot in the hip, maybe an arm bar. Good job, Mason. Good job. Swimming around. Now look for my, get a sweep again at this point. Come up. There, get inside of the arm. Coming to the mount position. Holding on to that arm. I love arm bars from this position. Nice. I was able to use my head on the outside to lock in his hand to get the arm bar. Definitely more challenging with one arm, but can make your game better when you're dealing with having to limit what you have available to use. Injuries can put your game to another level, guys. So see me going again for that leg, just trying to make wedges with my feet. Making space to try to get him for leg. There I go. I was able to get the foot, but then he got it out. Now at this point, if you cross me there with your arm, I'm going to try to pull that on across. So yeah, bringing my leg out, trying to come up high. Could I get a triangle? Yeah, probably not on my short legs, but coming up on top, possibly get the back. Controlling the one arm here, going for an arm bar here, right here. Now hips in, pulling the arm out. Hip in. Able to get the tap. Like a dead fish right there, but just keep going, guys. Just keep going. Keep training. Work through the injuries. Do what you can do, man. Just keep your rolls fun. So a good entanglement there. That's going to give me possibly a heel hook. I get a little bite there. Trying to go between a straight ankle lock there. And got the tap. I enjoy Mason. He's a great guy. Great attitude. Now working on the head, making it hard on him. Working for a guillotine, but a one-arm guillotine is going to be extremely challenging. I can see right there. It went under the underhook on the other side. It's kind of a cow catcher move, and it's going to be really tough to get with one arm. And I'm just pulling and actually getting nothing out of it. So come back over to control that arm from like an omoplata, but it's tough with the wrong arm. So I'm using my gimp elbow there, trying to make a wedge. Trying to make a wedge and pull that arm up, see if I can get an arm bar. And did I get it? There we go. Got the tap. There we go. Reverse arm bar. End of the roll, man. Great guy, Mason. Thanks, buddy. I always enjoy training with you. Good stuff. Okay, this next roll here is with Kevin, my white belt. As you can see, I enjoyed the no-gi stuff much better than the gi. And many times I don't wear a gi. I just don't really enjoy it as much. And my technique has to be tougher without the gi. So I'm just making wedges here, following Kev, using my feet. If I can get that foot there, it gives me a leg entry. There you go. Looking for maybe a heel hook if I can't control the hip. That was a straight ankle lock because I'm pushing away, as you can see, with my feet on the hip. It's a stretching lock. So Yeah, I'm just, this is the great thing about training. You give something, you take something. What my instructor always said, every role you give something, you take something. So, you know, give them positions and try to work out from it. And the white belts can get a little crazy sometimes. So you got to be careful and wear your mouthpiece so you don't get your teeth chipped or knocked out. So right here, getting at the top half, working my wedges inside there, going for a leg entry. Just trying to control, keep everything slow, keep it safe. Don't want anybody to get hurt. At this point, I'm pushing off of the hip, and I can switch over to a heel hook grip if I need it. Just trying to control the head. There's a straight ankle lock. Not the best technique right here. I don't like that. But there, I'm just pushing off his hip and off the mat. I would prefer to have my feet together, but you tend to make mistakes when you're not going with the real high level people in some of your roles. You can make bad habits, and that was definitely my mistake, my fault. So again, just making wedges with my feet, keeping him away. There we go, giving him the pass. Let's see what he wants to work at this point. Come back inside for a leg entanglement. Just working that straight ankle lock there. Slowing everything down. Just controlling. Letting him play out a little bit. And once you get the other foot in the hip, you get 2 feet in the hip, it's going to be pretty strong. Just slowing it down, let him play around. There you go. There you go. Hit the tap. I was having to tighten up the belt because that thing loosens up as I'm rolling. I'm going to try to keep a tight grip on my arm so I don't have any incentive to use it or can't use it. I'm still recovering from that injury. Just a pop, a weird pop in my elbow. Just getting old, 54. Things start to break, unfortunately. Just playing around, looking for wedges, controlling his head, controlling his posture. It's always nice when he passes to my right, his left, so I have an arm there to that side to use. Playing around now, controlling his feet, maybe get an entry for a leg lock. Boy, some of those times they go through there. Get my sweep. That's why I say I like my feet on the inside. Able to step back step there into side mount. Just slow everything down. Just control. He's gonna freak out a little bit, which is normal at his level. Just kind of slow it down. The old saying, position before submission. Slow down. Looking for my armbar. I like that armbar there, especially with this injury. But those little arms, these guys with those little arms, man, there's you can't control it very easily. So I'm moving, trying different positions here to try to get the tap, and he's doing a good job. It gets out, man. Good job, buddy. That was good. I could not. There was just wasn't enough arm there for me to control. So good job on his part. Talking about this point, typical talk. Sometimes during them rolls. So just making my wedges, guys. Just making wedges, keeping them away. Like if I was in a fight, I'm using my feet here. Use my feet as weapons to kick them. Going for my leg entry again. Guys, I learned leg locks by leg locking a ton of white belts. Gi and no gi. I don't care. You have to get your reps. Get out of this ridiculous mindset that we've been told for years. And I don't give a crap about IBJJF, that watered down stuff that they're pushing. I don't like it. Guys, get your reps in. Just keep it safe. Keep it fun. Leg locks are something that everybody at every belt level should be learning, especially the smaller guys, especially the smaller guys and older guys. It changed my game when I started learning them again. So I'm just looking for wedges inside, right? With my feet inside, I can use those hooks, those butterfly hooks, and that's what I've done with Kev for that sweep. Looking for my pass, hair, low pass, and just staying tight as I can, just to slow things down. He's smaller, so he doesn't need a lot of space to escape, but also because he's smaller, I can use a little bit of pressure on him where I can't with these bigger guys because I'm only what, 65 right now, I think. If I'm 170, I'm fat. So you can generally tell that too by how your pants fit. Looking for my mount there, get the mount, just kind of settle. Let him, experience the mount position and what he should be doing to escape. Just slowing it down. It's not so bad when at my size to be mounted on top of me, but 220-pound guys and bigger guys, you can kind of freak out there underneath when you're newer. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, my arm got out there. I don't push off of that. Be careful. So we rolled to that. Still not using my left arm as much as possible. It slipped out. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff, buddy. Good roll, brother. Enjoy it. Enjoyed it very much. So, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. This is all new to me. I'll be continuing to make these rolling videos, and I'll be doing some instructional videos, teaching techniques in these videos too. So, appreciate you watching. Did you click to subscribe, and that'll help me start growing this, and I can build more of these videos. And I appreciate y'all's feedback, comments, and all that stuff too. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day.